Fucking Microsoft! 1 second, let me get everything back up and going. Fucking Microsoft! I'm over here bad-mouthing the game, so they just fucking shut me down. Got news for you, Microshaft. I ain't gonna stop. Also might be one of those times I probably at some point looking at my computer should probably get some canned air out and clean it later. Oh yeah, no, just forced update. Yay! Fucking timing, I swear to God. There we go. There we go. Oh my lord. I can explain to you what the thought process behind telling people to rush through the story is. There is a reason, but I think it's a flawed reason. Get to cleaning my glasses again. And the reason is frankly kind of hilarious because it is one of the biggest dropped ball parts of this game. And that's not even a joke. In the story of this game, there is a reason people tell you to do that. But I 100% think it's way more impactful if you don't rush through the story. Also, for the sake of things, let's check this. We want to turn this up because it's so fucking ugly. Okay, so how low can we go? Enable VRS. Let's see. Variable rate shading. VSync off. PNP monitor. Now let's see where this autosave was. Someone else has directly added me again. Why? Should be good now. Also, I've turned on the air conditioning. Don't ask why. For some reason, it got hot in here. Okay, so we're now back in the game.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on the United Colony...
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard.
But yeah, the reason has something to do with the dragon shouts you can unlock as Dragonport. Sorry. The space magic shouts that you can unlock as Starborn.
Let's see. Looks like you're lost.
I turned on the air conditioner because I did notice it was getting kind of hot. The GPU was. My GPU has been acting a little funny of late. Might be time to look into, like, upgrades. By the way, that's not a joke. It's literally called the Starborn. They're that unoriginal. Yes. Like, I knew it was bad, but that bad? Yes. You're literally called the Starborn. There's a bit more to it than that. Like, they didn't want to copy their own notes wholesale, but there is a bit more to it than that.
Here we are, the lodge, the front door.
But you have
You
parents.
hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I
Do
have
I?
messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be.
There's some really funny implications if you want to, like, consider them that.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably.
We appear to have a visitor.
Hi, Delphine.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
A good question. Why the fuck did he agree to any of that?
I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made.
By the way, why was he the one buying the artifact?
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Guess who the person with the most money in the group is?
And if we hadn't insisted
Why
on
is
it,
Barrett the one who was buying the artifact?
I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
He's right.
What happened? She's here with the artifact.
Thank
Didn't
you,
want to be.
Chair. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
Me.
What
Focus
happened
on
when
me.
it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah, I saw Jesus. He had a shotgun and was riding a dinosaur.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience.
That's the level of sarcasm you got on Fallout 4, by the way.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me?
But it was unironic sarcasm.
Not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Captain, you expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts.
By the way, would you believe that there's a group of militant atheists in this game that form a religion?
If we add this new one to the two we already have,
The artifact.
I'm only mildly joking. They're not militant, but they are a religion of sorts.
We thought there were only two of them at first.
There's also snake worshippers.
oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
Disappointed but not surprised.
If they're coming together,
The funny thing is, I think all three religions in the game are, in fact, joinable factions, and they're exclusive to each other. You can't join every faction in game. Joining some factions will actually make you the enemy of other factions.
not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
The thing they took from Morrowind was that. What, Sarah?
Are you ready to get to work? See
No.
if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
By the way, you may notice the frame rate is way worse in here. Even without that thing active. I don't know why. Sure, why not?
Some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone.
No.
Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
Okay.
You'll find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
So she's talking about boost capability backpack. This thing. Basic boost pack. You can't use it without the skill. Despite it having it, you first have to grab this.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
The stream might randomly go down again, by the way. I have a feeling for some reason this area is causing my graphics card to go wild. I have no idea what would be causing a lot of issues graphically and with, you know, performance and all that. I have no idea how this place was running terrible before. I wonder.
How you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us.
Could you look at me,
Sticking with
lady?
you for this, we'll be traveling together
Lady.
until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Could you look at me? I know I'm not looking at you, but I'm doing it on purpose. You seem to be incapable of realizing where you're supposed to be looking.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
So, in the long line of Bethesda writing girl boss characters to be the worst people possible,
Stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
they tried to avoid that with her. Infinite, like, emphasis on the tried part.
Satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out.
Yeah, come along.
I will proceed to
Okay. So we can assign them to the ship. I don't know what that does. Legitimately, it has some sort of effect, but I never figured out what. Also, I know stuff about her personal story that makes me dislike her. Especially. Dislike her. Like, Sarah in particular. They tried to not write, like, a bitchy woman who has, like, a problem with you no matter what, and is a bossy ass. So they wrote a woman who bitches at you over random weird stuff that makes no sense. I mean, they probably haven't even met a girl that isn't annoying girl boss. Probably. She's so girl boss in her personal story, she adopts a kid and then immediately leaves them behind. Try to figure out if I'm being serious or not.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right, all right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol System? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like
Take note of that. You can just straight up ask, what's wrong with the Sol System?
Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
I'm just trying to get out of this area for very specific reasons. Because I have a feeling with the way the performance is here. For some reason, this area in general has bad performance, but I have a feeling it's going to cause, like, my graphics card to overheat again. Which is what happened with what's it called? Dead Space. Which wasn't just the graphics card thinking about it, but it was like maxing out my memory somehow too.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick when I'm out.
By the way, they have a lot of annoying chip-in dialogue like that. Okay, so how much money did I get? We're gonna do something. Okay, I have the money to do it. Cool.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
If I seem nonchalant and don't care about the lives of anybody around me, there's a reason for it.
And he's our new captain.
'Cause it's true.
Crew can take a look at your ship.
Yeah.
Sure, how about it?
Okay. So, the shipbuilding feature. It's a neat feature. It's a really neat idea for a feature. It's a feature I actually kind of enjoy messing with. Let's see. Most of it's pointless. Well, most of it's incredibly pointless, in fact. Don't worry about that, you know? Let's see, where's the one? Workshop. That's the one we wanted to put on there. Okay, now then, let's see. Oh, let's see, structurals. Weapons. Cannons. Oh, are those not ones that can accept autocannon mounts, are they? 3. But we'll want 2 more autocannons. Ah, okay. I'm sure somebody could make some really cool looking ships with this. I'm sure of it. Oh, we're already over by that much, are we? Yeah, ships are the most costly things to build, by the way. They're the only money sink in the game. The only thing that actually can money sink in the game. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Structural. Where are some of the funny ones? Oh, there are way more parts than this, by the way. You have to go get those, though. Like, they're in different areas, I guess is what you call them. Yeah, that's the correct word, me. They're called areas. Now, let's just make ourselves invincible here, shall we? Actually, I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like cheesing the system right now. You may be wondering why I'm building it like this. Don't worry about it. That's just all I have to say about that. Can't afford that. Okay. Now what's the error? Has more than 3 different weapons. Yeah, you can't add more weapons because they won't count. You can only have 3 weapons on a ship. You couldn't just, like, you know, take them all and make them all part of the same fire group or something. Why would that be a thing? It's probably going to bitch at me about the, yeah, reactor. 14 power generated reactor. Let's see. Acta. Just want to immediately get an upgrade to that because it's hyper annoying otherwise. Okay. Yeah, low mobility.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
You can make the ugliest ships you can imagine, though. Now, one of the good sides of the whole, like, shipbuilding feature, you can actually build ships. And they'll have different interiors and whatnot based around what type of things it is. Now, here's where it sucks. You know why I built it like this? Because if I put it right on top of each other, like right next to each other, those parts I just built, the doorways would be random where they connect. The fucking doorways are random and you can't pick where they go. This includes the ladders going up to different floors of the ship. So every ship you ever build that's at all got any size to it will be a serpentine monster of annoyance. Also, there's actually only a couple of different, like, modules that you'll actually want to put on the ship. Welcome to the workshop. It has the industrial, the weapon, the spacesuit, the science, like the research terminal. It has basically almost all the crafting stations in one spot. Now, do you know what the infirmary has? It has a science and a medical. Do you know what the science one has? A science. Do you know what the armory one has? With this being a workshop. The armory does not have a weapons workbench as far as I saw. Except here's the problem. The different ones of these, like the different styles and have different layouts and different things they have on them. The engineering ones for that style in particular, I can't remember what it has, but I'm pretty sure it has nothing. Oh yeah, this also has a research station. These are so messed up. Like, there was... Oh, by the way, you can't even decorate these with the, outpost decorations either. Now, welcome to the research station. This is how you unlock more stuff. I was never able to build a base, despite that being something I was interested in doing immediately. Because of the research, which requires perks to get the actual stuff. So, I'm going to go to the Sol system, and then I'm going to potentially spoil a bunch of things about the game because of how stupid it is. Because this game has... Oh god, the way that ship looks now. The game has what has to be an attempt at an environmental message.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
And the environmental message is bad. Very, very bad. Because it completely undermines itself. But yeah, as you saw, we had full fuel again.
Grav jump complete.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy.
I just leveled up. Okay, piloting. Let's see. What is going to be most useful to me right now? Scavenging, no. Weightlifting, no. Research methods, serving, no. Unlock. You can now utilize ship thrusters. You have to get a perk to utilize ship thrusters. Alright, let's go to Earth. Let's see. There it is. I'm going to have some things to say about Earth. Welcome to Earth. This is Earth. Do you see a problem here? This is a major plot point. Earth is a dead, atmosphereless world. There is no longer any liquid water on the surface of Earth, except there is, but that's something we'll have to talk about whenever I land somewhere. So let's see here. What's a good area to land in? I know. Where's the Rocky Mountains? Let's see. Trying to see where it is. Ah, yes, right here. The Rocky Mountains. Let's land in the Rocky Mountains. On Earth. The Rocky Mountains that were shown there on the image. Those mountains that you could see from space. Welcome to the Rocky Mountains. Every other fucking planet has biomes that include mountains. There are desert mountain biomes. And it takes it into account on every other planet except Earth. Earth has only one biome no matter where you go. Desert. There is no outposts, no structures, no destroyed cities. It is empty desert everywhere on Earth. Earth. So let's go over what could possibly have leveled the entire Earth into dunes and some rocks. Yeah? Exterminatus. With extreme saturated total bombardment of the entire planet's surface. Except there's no craters everywhere. And evaporated all the oceans because there's no atmosphere. Earth has no atmosphere. The only resources on Earth, fluorosaline, water, and stuff like that.
Know if our instrumentation is rated for long-term exposure to this level of cold.
Mercury. There is no native iron deposits on Earth, no rare earth minerals, no nothing. It's water and chemicals. Well, obviously it was environmental disaster, right? I'm going to spoil something in the story that made me write everything in this game off. Writing-wise. Earth was destroyed? Oh, look, lead. Earth's atmosphere was destroyed. All the oceans evaporated. Everything went away. Because of space drives. Our warp drives destroyed Earth, and nobody knew that. This is something that... Our warp drives destroyed Earth because they had a fucking error in them. And there's a group that knew about this, told no one, allowed it to happen, and then fixed all the warp drives. All the warp drives are still capable of destroying planets. Habitable planets, turning them into cold dead rocks. All of them. These things right here are part of the reason Earth died. And a group did it on purpose to get everybody out into the galaxy. Oh, by the way, mechs are banned because they're too dangerous as a weapon. I wish I was fucking joking. What, Sarah? Do you really need to shove your face into mine? God damn, we've only known each other for 5 minutes as far as you know. Somebody fucking wrote that stuff. Which, I still want to know, why is there thus then, like, giant mercury, like, things everywhere? And obviously, from the, like, world map of whenever you're in space, you're not supposed to, like, assume everywhere is just a flat desert because it shows mountains and stuff. But they went through the like, this is directly on purpose. The entire Earth is this. This is the only generation you'll get on Earth is stuff like this. And this is the only feature you'll find on Earth, are iron meteorites. So somehow it was dangerous enough to destroy the planet, but also nobody noticed, but also couldn't have been all at once because there are still people. Yeah. Don't forget, there's a group that knew that it would happen, told nobody and let it happen because they wanted humanity to go out into the stars for a very, very specific reason. That is itself incredibly, insanely stupid. This is the only source of iron on Earth now, by the way. is meteorite crash areas in craters. Oh, and once again, the starships are still able to do this. There isn't anything inside the planet. Let's see. I have my scanner out. As you can see, there's no indication of anything mineable under the surface. There is the chlorosaline. Is the only thing you can mine on Earth from under the ground. Otherwise, it's just, you know, like the little resource deposits you use the mining laser to cut open. Nah, can't do that. You can't get anything. The only thing under the surface is chlorine and chlorosaline now. Yeah, you would think. By the way, these are still useful things. Chlorosaline, water, all these things that you can still mine on Earth. In the game that you can set up things to do. Also, how did Warp Drive manage to destroy a planet like this anyways? Good question. You will never see cities. You'll never see dead cities in this map. You'll never see outposts mining chlorosaline or water. You'll never see any, like, remnant group who just set up here because it's a big flat area. And Mars is colonized. Mars is still a place that has people on it. The fucking moon is still a place with people on it, by the way. Just not Earth. You know, the cradle of human civilization, even destroyed. No life. Nobody wants to live here. I hereby claim Earth. I am now the king of Earth. All bow down to me, king of Earth. Oh, by the way, I just broke a treaty. That's not directly about Earth. It's completely not about Earth. What I just did, though, has started wars in-game, apparently. This was... like, it was an explosion that somehow managed to eventually distribute it across the entire planet, but also went underground and converted everything into rock, iron, and like sodium chlorine. Oh, no. There's no iron. The only iron you can find are from the sludge pits, from the iron meteors that crash into it. There is no iron. Like, here. I can look at this. Show resources. You see these giant white patches that are everywhere? Like, this stuff here. This is all chlorine. The entire Earth now has, like, subterranean deposits across the majority of its surface of chlorine. And then over here you can get, like, lead, some water. You know, most of the, like, remaining water deposits underground are, like, literally surrounded by lead for some reason. But the water is safe to drink. It's safe water. And somehow this happened without interfering with the moon's orbit. Moon's just fine. It's a temperate... The moon is temperate, by the way. The fucking moon is temperate. And Earth is cold with a thin CO2 atmosphere. Because all the oxygen is gone, but the CO2 remained. Because, you know... Oh, it has no magnetosphere, by the way. Earth no longer has a magnetosphere. Because that makes sense, yeah. Oh, and the moon's magnetosphere is unknown. You've only been on it for like a week, Sarah. Something tells me Bethesda didn't understand science or people or engineering or games. Well, they did understand one thing. They understand that the community would fix everything. Oh, by the way, all the space debris is still around the planet, but nobody's, you know, going through and picking up all of this metal that is easily gotten and probably has components and, like, gold and silver and communications and who knows what else. Some of it probably having, like, you know, stuff like solar panel parts on it. Oh, right, solar panels. Those, I don't remember seeing anything on this game that are solar panels. But just to make it clear how stupid this is, let's see, where is Pluto? And also might orbit around and hit something because those are big pieces of debris. Still salty they didn't put Fallout New Vegas on PS4. Okay, so here's Pluto. Now, Pluto has a specific shape. That isn't this. Oh, by the way, Pluto has water on it, apparently. Mostly water and lead. For some reason. But like I said, there's a group that destroyed the planet of Earth on purpose. Because they wanted people to go out and explore the galaxy. For, selfish reasons. That knew it would happen. And there's a reason behind that that is absolutely fucking batshit in a way that kind of makes me laugh. There was one accidental good writing thing that's in this, and it's the player's, like, eventual apathy. It's just unfortunate that the apathy happened in the first playthrough. Oh, by the way, Sidonia. Legally distinct spelling of Sidonia, too. Although it's probably pretty much something that you can guess that the people who wrote this probably didn't like anime. So what does they have here? Water, chlorine, lead. Are you noticing how rare iron seems to be as a mineable resource? So, I'm going to stand up for a second. So, there it is.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Putting on a little bit of extra clothing because I've turned my air conditioning on to keep the computer cooled because I don't trust this game not to overheat stuff through complete horrible misuse of allocated resources. There we go. All right. So people still live on the moon. People live on Mars. Earth, with what I have noticed, seems to be kind of a rare resource to get a hold of. Nah, nobody's there. Also, the faction in this game are completely inconsistent. The United Colonies and the other one, whatever their name were.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
I'll make comments like that, which are fine. So, the other thing I will give Bethesda, at least here, they certainly did make a very pretty, like, like, space screenshot generator for planets. Look at that weather out there. Isn't that neat? You could sit around and watch, like, the sun rise and set on planets as they orbit the stars, because they actually do that, and they'll have, like, these weather, fog on Mars, the well-known Martian fog. I'm shocked somebody went through the effort of, like, making jump heights and stuff be different for gravity, though. Even though, you know, on higher gravities, you don't fucking break your leg by falling down.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive. Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run? If there are no other surprises, mid five figures. 5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar.
Boy, they're talking about those leeches a lot in places. Like they're hinting at something.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Clever. Clever, she calls it. Not fucking blindingly obvious. Somebody also took the time to make, like, functional kind of, like, airlock stuff. It's like, there are people who worked on this game that really wanted to make a immersive game around being in space and what that might actually be like with, like, the way technology is and all this, and
Stay away from the
they put effort.
What do you mean
or at
there's no
least
work?
you'll come crying to me if anything happens.
Do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
You know that the good parts have to have been all from interns that weren't allowed near the main stuff. So Bethesda hired a bunch of people from the modding community to work on this game. Like I said before, they specifically hired a woman who's well known for making housing mods in Skyrim to do, like, the clutter of the areas and make them look actually lived in. And then they made all that clutter fucking useless. And people wanted it gone so they could see what was needed. That's somebody who put a lot of effort into actually making areas look good. And the company absolutely ruined it for them.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, there are people who put serious time and effort into designing these areas, coming up with things like that. There was some people who clearly fucking put effort into trying to make these places. It's just unfortunate that the writers apparently don't know what humans are. Some people just copied stuff from Star Wars, which, just making fun of that, it's not a bad idea. Although there's a sanitation bot in here. A sanitation bot is working in here. You know.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them
Particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bethesda could make a good game. And now that they hired a bunch of the people, or who were modders, and apparently like 2 people who were part of the problem left, I'm hoping, beyond fucking a hope, that there's like a shakeup in the goddamn everything, and they're able to actually start making like decent games that actually have people writing and actually have a fucking design document, because they did not have a design document. This game did not have a design document, and its fucking fingerprints are all over this, of people who were not in contact with each other deciding things.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Oh, by the way, that secret society that's not very secret that we're a part of and nobody knows about is full of powerful people like that. Oh, and they're all explorers and never go out and explore anything. They just need to get rid of the people with the authority to make decisions, and Bethesda could be great. They're never going to fire Todd Howard. They are never going to fire Todd Howard. Although 2 of the people who were responsible for a lot of the trash that happened in so many of the other games, yeah, they left. Including the guy who insisted on never having a design document.
Warning klaxon still startles me every time.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol.
Yeah.
Hasn't been back in since.
Like,
Starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
like, if anybody had any hope for the next Elder Scrolls game, this game is a warning. Like, Fallout 4 was a warning, like 76 was a warning. Like, Skyrim was a warning, like Oblivion was a warning. It's been a constant downward turn. Okay, you could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
This guy? But sadly, Bethesda simps see warning and read it as a good thing. Mm-hmm. This guy just told us that he would want to help us, but because the guy had a bar tab, he doesn't want to have help us save somebody's life that owes him money. Not this guy just told us the guy we're looking for owes him money, and instead of telling us where to find him and trying to get us to get him to pay him, he refuses to tell us anything unless we pay him.
You're not my only
I've done this
customer.
routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
I have a mining laser.
Please. Two strangers arrived from off-world asking for information only you...
Could I kill him?
You see an opportunity.
Let's find out.
Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
So not only that, he was lying about the amount, or just straight up lying that the guy owed him money. Is he essential? Can you kill him? We'll see. Okay, here's the probation minigame, though.
You gonna guilt trip me?
Yes, dickhead. I want you to imagine him out there alone, and here you are holding out for cash. Now, this is another one of those good ideas that is absolutely ruined. This is how they do persuasion now. You actually have to make an argument to the person.
Don't try to guilt trip me, okay?
Isn't he your friend? Don't you want us to go look for him? What matters to you more, the money or Morgan's life? We could be the only ones who could find him. Every minute that passes, he could be in danger.
And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way.
Isn't he your friend?
Of course I do. It's just... Alright, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
That conversation.
This is murder! You're on your own.
You can kill him.
What's wrong with you? No way! I am not going to help you murder these people! I'm not gonna... Why the hell did you do that? Not gonna last much longer.
Oh, my head! Shit.
I remind you, this is a weapon they handed us at the very beginning of the game.
I can't be a part of this.
Shut up. So which factions are at war with these guys? The Crimson Cringe. The pirate faction, basically. By the way, we're still only level 4 and we only have one combat perk. The fact that all these security guys aren't high enough level to just one-shot you is idiotic. The fact that I'm doing it with see that they're shooting her too, even though she's trying to not be a part of this. I've never actually gone on a rampage in this game, so I want to find out just what is happening. It is funny that she's actively not fighting, though. Other games would have them get angry at you and still kill everybody. The fact that this is infinite ammo in its own right makes it powerful. I question these unarmored citizens just running and attacking you when you mow down security. Yeah. That was a Marine that was lower level than the guards, by the way. I'm actually surprised that we have managed to kill this many people, many of whom were named, mind you. Am I? Am I Andromeda Kelper? And ammo regens so fast, too. Yeah. Sarah is angry at you. Sarah disliked that. Sarah, shut up. Have you not realized at this point I'm killing everyone? Die. Oh wait, these guys are down and not, like, completely dead. Huh. Really should drastically boost your friendship with the pirates. Except it won't. They won't hear a word of this. Nobody will bring this up generally. So these two are essential. That guy's essential. Oh, that's the bartender. He was essential. Fuck did you come from? It is funny that while still in combat, they are still down, though. They normally just get up. I don't know if there's, like, a limited number of these people. But also, I'm leveling up, so... That's so dumb, though, that they can't die. Yeah. That wasn't a problem in Morrowind. Yeah. Oh, let's get some more health. Shut up, Sarah. I like the universe better where you were a potted plant. I can see her being shot at. Another I'm betting every single one of the people who are down here are the ones with the, like, names. Hey. Oh, look, it's the security chief. Now, let's see here. I have a feeling it's just occasionally spawning in another person. Phil Hill! Now, despite that laser beam actually hitting them, notice that it didn't actually, like, hit them. Yeah? Hello. Up, named, essential, can't kill her. I just want to emphasize again, this is the beginning weapon. This is the thing that you're supposed to keep on you as a fallback. And sure, a lot of these people are like level, like 1, level 10, that kind of thing. But at the same time... You don't need to be that dramatic. Oh, that requires a key. The f...
What are you doing? Help! I'm being attacked!
What do you care? You're immortal. Okay. Do I have any special weapons I can use to show off how stupid some of this stuff is? Yeah, sure, let's use the Grindle. It barely does more damage than the mining laser. Okay, but that's just like, you know, a standard one that isn't, you know, a rare weapon. So let's take out the rare weapon we have. Okay. It does basically the same damage at like 1/5 the fire rate, needs to reload. Yeah. Now this actually does some damage though. But it's still not as good. Also, the ragdoll, man.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
So she got angry at me for doing that, but it's okay for me, you know, taking their stuff. Let's go to the residential district and see what we can find. I want you to oh my god, they still load in because they're in combat with you. Oh, Bethesda. Bethesda, come on. They were downed all over the place. You know what the sad part is? There's not even really that much of a reason to have done this. Like, what am I actually getting besides a bunch of ammo for a weapon I won't use? It's not like they're dropping anything of use. It's not like I'm finding a hyper cool items to, like, use or a lot of money. It's not even like I'm finding anything of particular interest. Because the only thing to really spend money on are the ships. Which require, like, thousands upon thousands of credits. Oh my god, there is so many unkillable people in this game. Okay, these people are killable because they don't have names. Solstice. Solstice. It's a solstice. What in the fuck is this ugly thing? What is this Fisher Price, like, dart gun? Oh my god, that's horrific. Okay, so some of them stay down. Some of them just get back up, though. What the fuck? Hey, are you dead? No, you're going to get back up. So whenever I said I'd find $40 of fun in this game, I'm not lying. I'm having fun. I want to point out a deck of cards is 150. Whereas these worms are 75. This thermostat, though, that's 19. Yeah, is there anything more interesting? What the hell? Man has some jumps to him, don't he? Second. Just clear out some of these people. Okay, so where was that guy's gun? How much was this gun worth? So, these mining lasers are 475. A mining laser that can do all this is worth about under 4 packs of cooked worms. Now this laser thing though, that's 2,408. Those are worth picking up to make like ship parts with. You know, I told Lynx that this, because of what I know of this game, that it had made me a complete psychopath towards everything. Nice jump. I want to point out, I still haven't found anything really worth stealing, though, that wasn't just straight up weapons. God, essential NPCs. This is a game in particular that the story would give reasons to have everybody not be essential too. Yet it has the most essential NPCs thus far. This is not how you play soccer, people. The hell? Learn to play your European sports right, weirdos.
Someone help me!
Now we're going to the central hub. Okay, are you ready for a bunch of people to spawn into this room too? Why is the travel agent, the unnamed travel agent, set to important enough to never die?
No way! I am not going to help you murder these people.
Oh, there she is! Oh my god.
I'm gonna go down.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Just, oh my god. Okay, now that we committed a, frankly, a war crime.
Can't take much more of this. I can't be a part of this.
Unfortunate you are. Okay. Now let's see what happens if I just try to leave. What is my bounty right now? Status? How can I check my status? Why? Okay. Crime. 356,000. Wait. Largest bounty. 371,000. 37 murders. I've lost bounty somehow already. Okay, here's a question. Where's the ship? There has to be some ships over here somewhere, right? That's somebody's ship over there? That looks like a ship. Free ship. Inaccessible! Oh! Bethesda! Really? I can't just steal it? Why? It's not even locked. It's straight up inaccessible. Hi, Vasco. Hi, Sarah.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
See, Sarah? He likes that I killed all those people.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
All air is recycle, you dumb fuck. That's literally what fucking plants are for.
Lifting off now.
She's still.
Firing. Orbit stabilized.
Oh? Oh, fuck. Uh. That might be a problem for us. You can't fast travel during combat? Oh. We might be in trouble? Yeah. Oh god.
Flatlined. Shields are non-operational.
So, you know how I said the ship combat is for some reason way more difficult than the ground combat and they're linked to the same difficulty option? Yeah. They're linked to the same difficulty option. I can murder an entire city single-handedly. No mining laser in space, yeah. The ships out there were level 30 something, too. Okay. You're really... Oh my god. Did you see the fucking freak out he had? Because I got that close. So yeah, I think that pretty well demonstrates some of the problems with the combat. But yeah, apparently I can't just go steal that ship, which is a incredible insult to me as a person. How much money do I have? 238. Okay.
Good day, Captain.
On the bright side, they do have the get off and get into seat automatically, just like options be a thing.
Alright, let's see what's out there.
Instead of, you know, having us walk through our ships all the way. Because people have made some awful ships. By the way, there is a way to cheese the space combat and make yourself nigh on invincible. You can legitimately, basically make yourself nigh on invincible, but I'd need more money for that. And it's like a lot of money too, in fact. Have here.
Hello, what do we have here?
Oh, shut up.
A cluster of ships. Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the I'll let you guess what happens if they...
I'm not allowed to move because she's talking to me.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships.
Yeah?
If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
Okay.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
So, welcome to Spaceship Stealth.
Oh, great serpent. Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the
I'm not allowed to not go like this. Oh, by the way, this is not going to ever be a thing again. I have never heard anybody mention that ship stealth is ever a thing, ever again. Oh. Normal stealth is bad enough. Yeah, now try to stealth with a giant fucking machine. Oh, by the way, these level 14 enemies. Where is it? Where is he? I want to see about something. You can somehow stop ships, board them, and take their ships, but I've never figured out how to do that. So yeah. Stealth was completely not a thing we needed to bother with there. At all. In fact. Okay, cycle between targets, yeah. Activate it. And now we gotta go to the moon! Which has an entire decommissioned shipyard. That they have just allowed pirates to take over. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Most star stations and ships can be docked, allowing you to board them. You will. Yeah, I never got this far into the story, by the way. This is usually a part where I have already gone completely off the rails and done a bunch of side quests. You will need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so you can dock when prompt appears. You can hail them. Boy, you can really tell some people on the team were playing Elite Dangerous pretty hard, though. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm recoloring some of my chocobos. That's fine, Lynx. Huh. Hmm.
Docking cycle complete.
Okay, let's board.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
You can get back on the ship and shut the fuck up.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Okay, it's not that.
She made that quip right in front of the corpse. That. Hey, there we go.
Guard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came.
Okay, so this is an advanced lock. And this is where the minigame gets dumb. And you can 100% screw yourself out, and it's just random how this is going to go. Like, what puzzles you get and everything. Now, did that seem much harder than the other ones that I've done? No? Yeah.
Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
I have not paid attention to anything she just said. Combat knife, fragmentation grenade, or mine. I've never figured out how to use those yet. Nor do I need to. I have a mining laser. I literally have the most powerful weapon in the universe. You know, besides space dragon shouts. Halfway around, yeah. A fragmentation mine. La da da la da 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 da. There are explosives everywhere, which is extra funny. I just eat all of those while I'm waiting for them to kill each other, because...
Damn it! Damn, I was just getting warmed up.
Lady?
Cryptic mercenary. What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yacht.
Did you see how much he, like, got stunned there? Oh my god.
Low end for them.
So yeah, there was some sort of, like, war that happened between the two major settlement factions because they signed a peace treaty that said they could only have 4 colonies each, and somebody colonized something else, even though they, like, had no stipulations of any kind for further colonization of any kind or agreements towards that. It was literally just a thing where the colonies were supposed to only have 4 the groups only had 4 colonies each forever. Oh, by the way, there's perfectly good toast in here. Someone wrote this game. Someone approved of the insane babbling somebody wrote within this game. Like, this is the kind of insane babbling I couldn't even come up with myself on the spot and be anywhere near this dumb. I am still using a fuck. Like, this is the thing. Why would this not be an incredible weapon, though? Why would anybody be using normal bullet weapons in close range if you could use a literal thing meant to cut open metal? People are softer than metal. And you can generally kill them with anything that you can, you know, cut metal open with. Especially, like, why produce and use so much ammo in close quarters? If you have this, just why? This thing alone is a massive writing problem. Okay, what do they got? Are these any good? Looking for upgrades at this point. They're not really any better than what I'm using. That's the funny part. Oh my god, that looks so stupid. It's not even better. That's the funny part. The starting minor gear that you get is somehow better than trained mercenary gear. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, I guess these were part of my severance package. Who slays? Oh, hers. She has a laser pointer on her gun. That's not expected. But yeah, just an advanced group of mercenaries have worse, like, gear than me, who was some bozo from a mining group. Huh. Okay, so you could use an undo. Or you could just reset it. For the same price. So, that advanced one was easier. I want to just point that out. An advanced lock was easier than this, like, normal lock has turned out to be because of random fucking chance.
If that was locked, there must be something they don't want us to find.
That's not... Lady, that's not why people lock things usually. People don't lock stuff to hide hide stuff. They lock stuff so that they can keep it safe from people like me who would take it, stupid. Like, goddamn, I thought I was paranoid, but no. Every lock exists to hide the truth from people. What a fucking lunatic. Imagine being a melee person in this game and just having to deal with certain enemies who just suddenly explode upon death for some reason. That must be fun. Oh, look, a level 12. Oh, I picked up one of their useless spacesuits. Like, this is the best thing I found that wasn't base. And it was barely better, even though it's like purple quality. Star Roamer spacesuit. What does that look like? I also bet they don't even have like proper fashioning. Like the ability to replace clothing with the appearance of other clothing for fashion. You know that thing people like to do? So why do they talk like they're... Huh, he was crawling towards his dead friends. Hi! You startled me a little bit there, buddy. I didn't register that was somebody running at me with murderous intent until they swung. I don't know why. Maybe that's just how unthreatened I've been this entire game with literally everybody I've met who wasn't in another spaceship. Brown Neo City formwear. Wow, that sounds like it'd be a fashion nightmare. I say as me. Oh no, am I wearing like a tank top and some sort of coat? That's fashionable, right? More fashionable than whatever a fucking Brown City formwear is. Oh hey, there's the exit, I think. Or it's a door that doesn't lead anywhere. Who knows? But yeah, these dungeons don't look bad. They look like they serve a function, at least. So is this guy's ship?
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Seriously?
It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
I don't know. I've actually not been paying attention to what they're doing. I don't know what she's talking about, and I kinda don't care. Get our way out of here. First, let's look over all the new stuff I stole off the corpses of the people that I murdered. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Wow. Hey, look, something to put towards our ship project. Putting that. So. The worst thing is, most of these people are using physical damage, so that's what I'm going to try to, like, maintain high. And most of the stuff I'm finding is worse than the mining gear. Which I'm not necessarily against the idea that mining gear would be really good against physical, like, trauma-based strikes and shit. It's just, like... This is not the kind of game that has that level of thought put into most of the stuff. At all. Deck?
I can't take much more of this.
Yes, you can.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Make money. Animation playing drifting into the sea. This is going to be another one of those streams that has to be uploaded to the Vault channel as multiple different mods, which is annoying.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, now we go to Neptune. There has to be a quicker... Well, no, there doesn't have to be a quicker way to travel to a planet than zoom in, set course, travel. Maybe I'm just not reading because at this point I kinda don't care. The modding community is going to make this game way better.
There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Yeah?
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White-lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Oh, by the way, we're still getting tutorials. Target the engines, she says. Now, how do you suppose we target the, tell our, like, systems to target the engines?
Grav drives down.
I'm betting we can't.
Target's shields are offline.
Like, we're hitting everything but what we're after, aren't we? How are we not going to kill this guy is the question. Like, how do we avoid killing him? Okay, so it's going to automatically just, like, not allow us to kill him. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Man, can't even kill somebody that I'm supposed to be fighting. Also, that whole, artifact would get destroyed? That's a lie. Just straight up, that's a lie. Seriously, why do they have voices like they're some kind of monster, though? Like, what purpose? He went through the door. Like, physically through the door. Hello? Hi.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
More violence. No one has any respect for for space these days. Oh my god, what a fucking line.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to
What
log
the
on and sit
fuck
down
was
yesterday,
that?
and the guy thought I was peddling
Okay.
phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
Ha 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 ha. You're funny. Bleed out, please. I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere, then you're going to hand over the artifact. That's an especially stupid line.
Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Neat. We have the object somewhere in this place. Can't steal his ship. Hmm. Where? Oh.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Motherfucker was using it as, like, ornament. Okay. I thought that was a joke.
Hey, watch it! I'm on your side! Hey, I'm bleeding here!
Damn it. At least...
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
I have no regrets. And I'd do it again. Do you see that asteroid just having the time of its life over there? There's not as many funny, like, glitches in this game. Seriously, just look at it, though. Can we accelerate it? Are we even hitting it? Also, missiles are infinite, too. I'm not sure we've done anything with this spinny-ass asteroid. But I don't... Can we cause other things to spin? Come on. I wasn't expecting to be able to destroy it. That's interesting. Okay. So you can destroy some asteroids and they'll have material in it. Interesting. Huh. Also, we've just absolutely fucking wrecked his ship again. That thing that he apparently took so long to, like, you know, fix. Are we jumping or no, game? No. What? Jump drive pending power. Yeah. Stop removing power from it? Dimmy?
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Colony space. Maintain current
Shut up, lady. Can we just go straight to the lodge, please? Oh my god, we actually have to wait to be scanned. They legitimately have so much time wasting. Okay, so if it goes down, it's because the game somehow has this area be a massive draw on my system, despite all the other areas somehow being okay. The worst part is the performance in the city is random for me, and I can't.
Can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
What are you talking about? But yeah, this area can either run really well for me or dip into like 5 frames per minute kind of territory. And I can't figure out what.
We have it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do the honors.
Look.
Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Neat.
We're going to do great things together. All of us.
Sure.
By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Bye.
Maybe another time.
I don't like her. I know too much about her. Fuck, I'm getting cold now. 1 second. Might need to get up and stretch. Wait, how long have I been going? Hey, me, you know, you never opened up the dashboard again to look at the live stream information? So that's why you haven't been able to find it, you dumb fuck. Okay, stream management. How long have I been going? Oh, gosh. That's completely like me. About 3 hours, I guess, total. Um, hmm. Okay, so I think I might call it here. I'll try to return tomorrow and stream some stuff. Probably Harvest Island. I want to get back to like Harvest Island tomorrow. I just wanted to like spend some time because it was my birthday playing a game that I knew, yeah, on some level would be infinitely something I could talk about for a little while. Completely saying stuff that makes no fucking sense. But yeah, this is the kind of game that I have fun with, specifically as like a way to like, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this is dumb, this is dumb, this is the character's like entire motivation is completely ass backwards and terrible. Bethesda Games Studio. Bethesda. Get help. Seek help. Get help, Bethesda. What the fuck is this game? But yeah, I'll try to return tomorrow with Harvest Island. Anyways, I'm going to get up and enjoy some of the stuff that I received for my birthday that is edible, including chocolates, because I've kind of set them aside and waited until I was hungry. But thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully, tomorrow will be a longer stream. But in any case, have a wonderful time of day. Bye bye. I almost once again hit the start recording button. How do I keep doing that?